Welcome back. In this video, we are going to work on this newsletter button and complete the customization of the footer section of this blog, right? But recall that we had worked on other areas of the homepage, as you can see here. And so we want to complete this and also quickly complete all these areas here and move on, right? So for us to complete this area, it's slightly different. If you come up here, you can easily just edit this, but this is a different section of the blog. It belongs to the footer section of the blog, so the editing would be a bit different. So I just like us to open a new tab and go to our blog, right? So you type in the blog URL and just go there. It's going to open up with the options to edit because you are already logged in. I think so. So you come to this area. Instead of clicking on edit with Elementor, you hover here and come to edit before footer. Come to before footer. Click here, and it's going to take you down to that place where the form is. Good. So you're here. If you look at this place, it says subscribe to our newsletter. You may change it to anything like join our mailing list or join our email list, but I think I like subscribe to our newsletter. Here you can add any text you want. I'll just add a few texts and I'll be back. So I've just typed in a text here and it says get the latest gist about weddings and other trending events sent to your inbox. This area is created using a code with a plugin called the Google Forms, WP Forms, right? So you don't need to change anything here. If you want to change this type of form, you just come to this area and change this from newsletter sign up form to contact form, and you'll see that it's going to change the form format here. But I like this form the way it was, so I will come back here and change it to newsletter form so that it gives us this beautiful look. I'm sure you're going to like it too. So once we are done with this, we just click on update. We can change the subscribe button if we want. So once you're done with that, you just click on update and this is going to sit well. And just to let you know, you can always change this kind of form using a plugin, a WP form plugin. Quickly, I'll show you how it looks like. But there's another way to make sure that you send automated emails to your subscribers or your blog subscribers. That's probably in another video. But for now, what you want to do as a beginner is to begin to collect people's emails and then use them for your marketing purpose. Once you're done with this, click here and update. Now that we've updated our form, so you can click here to go back to the main website and see that your form has been updated. Your form has been updated, right? So we need to work on this area, but to work on this area is a bit different. These areas belong to where we refer to as categories. We're going to change this logo here to the logo we created earlier on and maybe add our social media handles down here, right? So to do this, we just go to footer and just click here and go to dashboard. Once you get to dashboard, go to post and then click on categories. Now you'll see all the categories that are listed on the footer of our website. If you want us to see these categories that you can see here live on our website, you can just still open your website URL in a different tab so that you can track side by side the changes that you're doing. Good. So if you look at this area here, you can see that this is all here. This is what we have in this area here. So click here and come here. We don't want, this does not represent our site, so we don't want this to appear on our site. So you can individually delete anything you don't want, like this here, and this is going to go off. But I want to take all of this, so I just click here and mark all of them, then come to bulk action and click on delete, then apply. It's going to take out all the categories to give me a clean slate to create a new category. So I just come here and say add new category, right? So I want to create just 3 categories for my blog. Weddings. You can repeat this: wedding. Parent category now. You can just type in any text here that you want. About weddings. So just type in about weddings and then add new category. It's going to add a new category to this place. You see, there's a new category here. We'll do the same and add another category again. I'll call it other events. Copy, paste here, use and paste here, and add a new category. Right? Other events will appear here. If you want, you can create more categories, but as a beginner, I recommend that you create only 2 or 3 categories. So I'll add another category called news. And then create a new category. Now we have 3 categories sitting here beautifully. We need to make sure that these categories sitting here are replaced here and appear here, right? So what we need to do is to simply click here and go back to dashboard. Then scroll down to appearance and click on menus, right? So now you have menus here in this place. So you click on top here. This is where you see all the menus. So just click on primary menu and tap select. So once you tap select, you realize that there are 2 sides to this. This area here is where you're going to add menu items, and these are the pages, these are the posts, these are the custom links and categories. Remember, we just created categories now, and if you look at this side, it's called the menu structure. The menu structure shows you what is appearing on the menu, right? This area here on the menu. So we've opened a new blog here. We want to look at the blog live where we do the changes on this side. So if you see here, the home, the blog and the contact forms are here, but we want to add some things here. So what we created earlier is a category section. We've deleted the old items and we've added new items. So you just go to category and click the drop down menu and then view all. You see the news, other events and weddings that we've created. Ignore this uncategorized. To appear automatically, you don't need to add it. So just click on news, click on other events and click on weddings and say add to menu. Right, so you see that all those menus have appeared here on this side. Just click on save and you're good to go. Now it's saved. If you come to the site and reload your site, you will see that those menus will appear here. Right, see them, beautiful. home, blog, contact, news, other events, and weddings. I can arrange this so that weddings comes before other events. I think so. So I'll just come here and take this up. Make sure it's here. So I can just arrange it like this. I want weddings to come first, other events to come second here before news. So I'll save it and see what happens here. This is going to change now, and yes, so we have weddings, other events before news. We need to change this area of our blog to ensure that it reflects these new categories that we've added. We'll probably delete some of these things. So the next thing to do is to go back to where we are editing, click on appearance and click on menus again. When you click on menus, you come here to this place and change this from primary menu to footer menu, right? And click on select. This is one of the footer menus, and you can see how it has plenty options here. We may want to keep this or delete this. So if this menu is what is here in this place, we can delete it, we can add something, or we can just keep it. So for now on, I just want to keep one menu this side and take out two of these menus. They are not necessary for now. So I'll just come to this area and delete this menu entirely. I don't want it to be on my website again, so I've deleted. And if you look, reload this website, it's not going to be here again. Right, it's off. So I'll do same to these. I'll come to menu, footer menu. Again, we have just two here, and I have play and sensory and all of that. So what I want to keep only this menu for now. So what I'll do is to come here and delete play. So this is the play menu. You come here again and select it from here, and you know, it's here, and you come down and delete menu, and it's going to go off from our side. So we have the third menu automatically selected here, right? The third menu is automatically selected here. So, but what we need to do to this side is to make sure that we change this menu to what we have already, right? So we want to delete all this in this place and add them with the new menus so that different things appear in that place. So I'll just come here, select all of them. So I can remove this manually, but I want to remove all of them. So I'll just click on box select and select all of this, and then remove selected items. We'll have nothing on this side again, but we want to add what the categories we created earlier on our own. So I'll just come to the side, view all, select all, and add menu. Right, so all these menus will appear this side, and we have new menus. So I click on save now, and my menus have changed. If I come here and reload this side, it's happening live. All the menus have changed, and you see I have subject areas, news, other events, uncategorized, and weddings. I think I want to remove uncategorized. Yeah, so I just come here and tap here and remove and save. And then it's going to go off. neatly sitting here. What's remaining, we want to change this area here. We don't want that to happen there again. So what I need to do is to go back to where I am editing and come to appearance again, right? And click on widgets this time around, and not menus. Widgets and not menus. So I click on widgets. I need to load up many widgets in this place. So this is a place with widgets. You can click here to take this up so that you can see all other widgets in this place, right? So this is a footer widget, footer widget 2 or footer builder 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? This widgets, let me explain what a widget is. So a widget is a small element that helps you to perform specific tasks that affects only a specific area of your website. Unlike a plugin that we mentioned last time, when you download a plugin, it performs a task that probably affects the whole website. But a widget helps you to perform a task on your blog that affects a particular area or section of your website. That's the difference. So for here, this widget is the footer widget. So if I click here, I will see this, right? I want to change this. So I'll just click on replace and look for. So we already have our logo uploaded earlier on. So this is it here. I just click on that. I have it uploaded here. So I just come here and have it. So it's sitting here neatly, and click on update. And it's been updated. Let's look at how it looks live. So we reload this site, go to the footer area, and yeah, it's here. We want to change these 2 areas. So we'll go back to our site, scroll up, close this, and go back to appearance. If you're confused where you are, you can just go back to dashboard, scroll down to appearance, and click on customize. Good. You're going to have this sweet looking area here with your website by the right and other options this side. So what you need to do is to scroll down and go to widgets, right? Once you click on widgets, click it down and go down to this area. All right, you can make changes on this area. So here, I want to change this text here, right? You can also change other things from here, but I want to change this text here. So I'll just click here and the text box will appear here, and I'll type something else. So in this area, I prefer that you type a disclaimer. So I'll just type a disclaimer statement and I'll be back. So this is a disclaimer statement, and I advise you to do that. So what I've written here is that this website has no affiliation with event planners or vendors. Do not consider any publication on this website as professional advice. We are not liable for any loss or theft resulting from consuming our content. It's very important, right? So make sure you publish that. So come here and you can change this. Sorry. Yeah, well, you can change all of these to 10 and make sure that it's sitting well, and that's it. Click on publish. Now scroll down here and come to this area. Click here. You want to change all these social media handles to reflect what you have. If you have a social media handle, just put the link here, right? If you have a Twitter handle, you click here and put the link, Instagram and YouTube and the rest. So I've not created all these. So what I'll do now is just to click on this eye and hide all of them for now. You can come back later. If you want to even add a new section to this site, you can do so as well. But for now, I want to hide all of them and click on publish. Right? So this is sitting here. My disclaimer is here and everything is fine. So I think we are almost done creating our website before we start. So we're going to change a few things from this end. So this appointment button is going to change as well. And remember that we didn't add the contact us button here earlier on, so we'll do that as well. So on this appointment button, we'll just go here to our site and click on contact, and then copy this URL, right? People can always come here to book appointments with you. So come back here, you've copied that URL. On the appointment button, click on this place, and it's going to show you appointment. Come here and put that link here, and that's it. Publish it. You can just, if edited and published, you can just click to close this area. And just to make our work clean, go to post and all posts, and then come to this area and delete all of that posts that you don't want on your website, right? So this is the post we published when we were building the website to enable us to do something on the website. You can leave it and then come here, click on all of these posts to make sure that you take them off. So move to trash and apply, and there is no trashy content on it, right? So you have just one post here. If you want to post, if you want to add a new post, just come to add new post, click here and begin to build your blog post, right? So one more thing before we end this session, click on dashboard and go to pages, right? All pages. Scroll down to contact page and click on edit with Elementor. Right, so we've not set what we need to set in this place, so we'll just quickly add some information here. On this place, you can just say contact us, right? Contact us if you want, and then go to here and reduce it. I think this is too big, so I'll just reduce it a bit, and it sits very well. And type the message you want people to see when they come to your contact us page. I'll just type a message and I'll be right back. So just type in a message. I just said send us a message about your services and inquiries. We'll respond as quick as possible. And then you want to come here and just, you know, type in your email address, whatever it is. I just type in so if you want, you can change this image, right? Or just go to style and scroll down to content, typography. Yeah, so just come here, reduce it to what you want. Then this area, you can just change it to your phone number. You know, make sure that you represent your phone number. I'll put in my own phone number here. Right. This area, I don't have social media handles. I'll just take it out. So we are done with this, and I think it's fine. Okay. If you're confused about how to change all of this, so you just click on each section here and change it. Right. The content, you change it from the content and go to style. For instance, here. And if you want to increase the font size of this, you go down to content and you see that there are two contents here, the say hi and admin button, right? You can also want to change that. So come down here and click on this typography and go down here and change it, right? It's that simple. Same with here and all of that. We are good with this, so just click on update and make sure that this looks good on mobile too, so you can just check this and see that yeah, everything looks fine here. Perfect. It also looks fine on top, right? It should. And that's it. But the last thing we need to do is to come back here and you know, just edit the whole website with Elementor. So you know what? Click on home. Please don't be confused. I'm just alternating over the two tabs that I opened earlier. You will still be here. So click on home. You want to make sure that this button here is working, right? If you click on this button, it's not going to take us to anywhere. So the last thing we need to do is just so click on this button, the contact us button, right? And copy here. Make sure that this thing shows the way it is on the screen. Copy it. Yeah, copy this. Right? But what we want to change is the home page, something on the home page. So we'll just go back here. Just say edit with Elementor. You want to edit something quickly. Yeah, so just come to this area. Come to this area, tap on displays and paste the link there. That's all. Tap on this area, come to this area and paste the link there. Contact quota.com.ng/contact. That's it. You just click save, and we are done with customizing our website, right? So click on preview and see how our website looks like. Great. All the buttons are working, so you may want to make sure that you test all the buttons on your website. So click on this button, it's going to take you to the contact us page, right? If you go back and click on this button, it's going to take you to the contact us page, right? If you go back and view all articles, it's going to take you to the blog page, right? And you'll see the latest blog post here, and you can always navigate if you want to go to weddings blog post or other events and all of that. You can always do that.